Right. Good morning, students. We are in Indian society. We are discussing the subject of Indian society, right? And in that introduction we have seen in the previous class, and today you can say it's chapter 2. Okay. We will understand one important aspect of our Indian society, that is unity in diversity. Okay, right. I'm sure definitely you might have heard this word many times by now, beginning from your childhood school timing. Okay, very popular word, very important word. You might have heard it. Okay, but you see, we will go a little bit beyond from the traditional understanding of the unity and diversity, the term or the word or the phrase unity in diversity. We will study it from the point of view of UPSC. Okay, that means we will elaborately try to study and understand it. Okay, so what is the meaning of it? Sometimes the other phrase or alternative phrase is also used, that is unity amidst diversity. Okay, means what is the meaning of both these phrases? There is a diversity in our country, diversity in India, there is no doubt it. India is a very diverse country, but however, even with a lot of diversity, we were able to stay unite. Means unity is there in the country. There is unity even though there is lot of diversity. Okay, lot of diversity is there. We will see that. The first phrase also almost explains the same. There is diversity, but still you will find a unity in India. Okay, that is the meaning of these two phrases. Okay, very, very important. You try to remember them. Okay, so first we will try and understand what is the meaning of diversity. Okay, so diversity means there are different languages in our country. Okay, many number of languages are there. We will come to that. Then several religions are followed by people. People belong to different religions, different faiths are there. Then different geographical regions are there. Okay, geography is very diverse in our country. There are great Himalayas, there are plains, there are coastal areas, there is desert also. Okay, then there are people who belong to different races, okay, ethnicities, okay, etc., etc. And you see, many tribal groups are there. People's culture is different. Cuisine is different. Okay, cuisine is different. People's attire is different, etc., etc. And number of differences you can see. Okay, but even though that is the meaning of diversity. Okay, definition or meaning of diversity, that is how you will understand. All these are examples. Okay. Another word, if you have to put it in a simple manner, it is not having homogeneity. Okay, not having homogeneity is also, you can say, it's diversity. Okay, and very well India is known for diversity. Then what is unity? Even after having all these diversities, there is a feeling. Okay, there is a feeling that, or there is something that there is unity. We feel that socially, okay, politically, okay, and even psychologically also, in the feeling, in the belief of the people, in the psyche of the people. Okay, psychologically we are one. There is a feeling in the people that we are one. We are means we all Indians are one. Okay, all Indians are one. This is the this is the aspect of unity, this feeling or this belief or this the thing that that is there in the minds of the people. It's called unity. Okay, very, very important one. Though a lot of differences or instead of calling them, we have to, divergencies or, diversity among the people of India. Still people feel that they are one, they are unite. Okay, that is called as unity in diversity or unity amidst diversity. You try to remember this introduction, very very important. Here I try to explain the basic meaning of these two words. Okay, so first of all we will try and understand how diversity is there in our country. Okay, in several ways you can see there is diversity in our country. Okay, in several ways there is diversity in our country. Okay, so one by one we will go. First one is, this is chapter 2. Okay, one by one we will go. So first is, I will take linguistic diversity. Okay, linguistic diversity. Okay, right. You know very well that the Constitution of India, if you have gotten familiar with the polity, started initial topics like introduction to Constitution, etc., etc. The Constitution of India recognizes 22 Indian languages. Okay, 22 languages are recognized and protected by the Constitution of India. Where it is mentioned, it is there in the 8th schedule. Okay, these 22 languages are mentioned in 8th schedule. Okay, but you have to ask one question: only there are 22 languages in India? No, the answer is no. The 22 are major and you can say politically, socially important languages. Okay, but beyond this, the count goes a lot. Okay, so according to the Linguistic Survey of India, okay, Linguistic Survey of India, I'll get the exact number. Give me 1 second. There are 179 major languages are there in our country. Okay, 179 major languages are there, and 544 dialects are there. Okay, dialect is the slangs. Generally the other normal word we use for dialect is slang. Okay, the way people speak the language will differ from one place to another place. Okay, and these are, you have to remember, these are major dialects. Okay, major dialects. For example, if you see Telugu language, if you take, okay, Telugu language, if you see, majorly there are 4 dialects. Okay, majorly there are 4 dialects. The dialect that is spoken in Telangana, then in Rayalaseema region, and in Krishna Guntur region, that is southern coastal region, and northern coastal regions. Okay, in this way 4 dialects are there, but the linguists say that these in Telugu language there are these are only major dialects. If you see, there are 20 plus minor dialects are there. Okay, so here the dialects, when I am saying about the Indian languages, these are only major dialects. If you take the minor dialects also, they will definitely cross 10,000. Minor dialects also, if you consider, they will cross 10,000 definitely. Okay, if you take Hindi also, many dialects are there. Okay, Chhattisgarhi, then Rajwadi, like that. Lot of variations are there. Okay, Uttarakhandi, all these are dialects of Hindi. Like that, Telugu language also I have mentioned. Okay, so this shows the rich linguistic diversity of our country. Okay, rich linguistic diversity of our country. Okay, We will come to how, but still how India is maintaining unity, we will come to that. Okay, so this shows the rich linguistic diversity of the country. What is the purpose of this language? It serves as the very important regional identity for the people. Okay, it is it is the most important, you can say it is the most important regional identity for the people. Okay, for example, Kannada language, the Kannadiga identity, that is there for the people who are residing in Karnataka. Telugu people, okay, who are residing in Telugu states, Telugu is their identity. Okay, so in this way, same applies for Tamil people, Tamil language, it provides the primary or the most important regional identity for them. Okay, and you have to see you have to understand one thing, that when the states have been reorganized in 1956, okay, States Reorganization Commission suggested that yes, we can reorganize the states based on the language. So language has become the criterion for reorganizing the states in the year of 1956. Okay, so from there the linguistic based states have emerged. Okay, so the point why I am mentioning here the 1956 reorganization of states, it shows the importance or significance of the language. Okay, the identity. Okay, the identity people are, how much people are attached to this identity of language. Okay, right, that is the significance of language in our country. Okay, so finally I want to say one thing. India is very rich in linguistic diversity. Many languages, many more dialects, and much more sub dialects or minor dialects are there in our country. Okay, then the second one we will see, the second important diversity in our country is linguistic diversity. Okay, linguistic diversity, right. You see, India is a home for 4 major religions. It is the birthplace for 4 major religions in the world that are still, even now they are living. So what are those? Okay, Hinduism, that is born in our country, still it is born in India, and it is still the majority religion, followed by majority number of people, Hinduism. Okay, then another important religion born and flourished in our country, that is Buddhism. Okay, third one is Jainism. Okay, and you have to see Buddhism not only born and flourished in our country, but it spread to many East Asian countries, and still in many of those countries it is the major religion, like in China, okay, Japan, okay, Malaysia, etc. In all these countries still it is the majority or major religion. Okay, Jainism, though it did not spread that much like Buddhism, still it flourished once upon a time. It flourished in our country. Even now also many people who are there in our country, they are following Jainism, and it is much more, the practice of Jainism is much more there in states like Gujarat and Maharashtra, etc. Okay, right. The other major religion that has born and still flourishing in our country is Sikhism. Okay, right, Sikhism. So these major religions, they have born in India, flourished in India, and some of the religions they have spread to rest of the world also. Okay, and not only apart from this, India is home to many other religions, like it is home to Islam. Okay, many people are there, okay, who are practicing Islam, Christianity. Okay, then it is also home to Zoroastrians. Okay, etc. it is home to several other religions also, though they were not born in India. Still, people who practice or keep faith in these religions, they are also there in our country. Okay, so this shows the this shows the religious diversity of our country. Okay, right. One more thing also you can add to this: Judaism. People who practice Judaism, they are also there in our country. Okay, right. See, but though these many religions are there, or because these many religions are there, it is the duty of the government to protect and treat each and every religion equally. For that reason, the Constitution of India declares India as a secular country, so we are following secularism. What is the meaning of secularism? You will study much more about this in polity, but briefly we will try and understand it. Secularism is there is no official or state religion, means the state, the government doesn't have any religion, state has no religion, and B, the government, state treats all religions equally, equal treatment of all religions. The state doesn't prefer any particular religion over other religions. This is how simply you can understand what is the meaning, understand the word secularism. India is a secular country. The Constitution proclaims India as a secular country. But one thing you have to understand here is the idea of secularism, or India's from the beginning it's following secularism. No religion was discriminated most part of our history. But the theory that has built around the secularism that has taken place in the West, and a Western model of secularism says that there is a strict separation, strict separation of religion. Religion at the time, the most popular religion in the West, when this debate around secularism was taking place, was Christianity, church. So there is strict separation between religion, that is between church and the state. Means the government. Right. But however, Indian model of secularism is a little bit different. So this is also called as arm's length difference or arm's length distance. Means the state or government maintains an arm's length distance from the religion or church. But the Indian model of secularism is little bit different. It maintains equal distance from all religions. Here in India, there is a possibility for state or government interfering in the religion. When that can happen? When there are problems within the religion, or or economic, even for that matter, we can say socio-cultural problems are there, or inequalities are there within the religion, like gender discrimination, etc., exploitation, based on or saying the name of religion. If those things are taking place, the state can interfere in the religious affairs of the religious affairs. So many more examples are there. The Honorable Supreme Court of India ruling that anybody can go to Sabarimala. Means earlier women who are aged between 10 and 50, they were not allowed to enter into Sabarimala temple, but the Supreme Court ruled that no, they can also enter. Then the triple talaq case is there, the most famous one. It's nothing but the legislature, means the government interfering in the religious affairs of the a particular religion, but still it is allowed. Why? Because there is discrimination within the religion. In those aspects, government can interfere. This is the Indian model of secularism. However, you have to remember that in the Constitution, the articles 25 to 30, they protect the rights of the, or religious rights of the minorities who are based on religion. Okay, so articles 25 to 30, they protect the rights of the religious minorities. And you know very well, right to religious freedom is a fundamental right in our country. Still, lot of protections are given to people with respect to religion, and all of them are there in the constitution. They are mentioned in the constitution. Okay, I'm sorry, this is 25 to 28. Okay, 29 and 30 are different. Cultural and educational rights, I'm sorry, this is 25 to 28. Four rights are there. Those form part of the right to religious freedom. Okay, right. And there is one fundamental principle that guides us with respect to religion, that is Sarva Dharma Samabhava. Okay, Sarva Dharma Samabhava. Okay, what is the meaning of this Sanskrit phrase? The meaning of this Sanskrit phrase is all the religions are equal, or equal respect for all religions or all faiths. Okay, so this is phrases like this, Sarva Dharma Samabhava, or one more important phrase is there, though it doesn't apply to the concept of religion or secularism. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam means all the world is a single village. Okay, so these phrases like this you have to use. Okay, correct. So this is what you have to know about religious diversity. India is very much rich in religious diversity also. Okay, right. This is what you have to know about religious diversity, and we will move forward. Okay, and another type of diversity is racial and ethnic diversity. Okay, ethnic and religious racial and ethnic diversity. Okay, ethnic diversity. You know what is race? It's something based on physical features, okay, of the people. Race is decided. It's a physical. Okay, you can say like that. Means what is the color of the person? What is the size of the eyes? How hair is there? What is the general height of the person, etc. Genes. You can say it is based on genes or physique of the person, physical aspect. Whereas ethnicity is something related to culture. Okay, we are calling a group of people as one ethnic group. For example, northeast people, Nagas are there. They belong to one ethnic group, Nagas. Why? The cultural practices, etc. Different. Okay, they are different compared to the other people. Okay, right. Race, it's biological or physical based on the genes. You say people, this person belongs to this particular race, etc., etc. Okay, so in our country, four races are there. Mean people who are there in India, broadly they can be divided into four races. So first one is Nordic, or you can say in India four races are there. Okay, first one is Nordic. Okay, what it is? It is the people majorly living in northern part of the country. Okay, northern part of the country, in these Hindi belt states like Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, okay, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, etc. Odisha also. Okay, if you leave out the tribals, the other people. Okay, all of them belong to Nordic race. Okay, so northern states. Okay, then second race, important race is Dravidian. Okay, Dravida race is there. Okay, so the people generally here, people who are living in southern states. Okay, the 5 southern states, okay, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. Generally these people are Dravidas, okay, the race is Dravidian. Then third one is Astro-Asiatic is there, or exact word is Proto-Australoid. Proto-Australoid. So don't think that this is something related to Australia. No. Okay. So here the generally the people who are living in Jammu and Kashmir, okay, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, okay. So the people belong to Proto-Australoid. Then finally we have Mongoloid, okay, Mongoloid, okay. These are people generally who are there in the northeastern part of the country, okay, people who are living in the northeastern part of the country. So India is home to 4 major races, okay. Like I told, the definition of race is it is something related to genes, biological, physical. And when it comes to ethnicity, you can say in India thousands of ethnic groups are there. In northeast India only you will find more than 100 ethnic groups, like Nagas, okay, Assamese, okay, Mizos, okay, Tripuris, Manipuris, etc. N number of ethnic groups are there, okay. You can say in mainland India also, each and every caste, okay, it acts as an ethnic group, okay. Briefly you can say each and every caste in our country acts as an ethnic group. So why? Their cultural practices are different from other caste group, okay. You can say within mainland India, the tribal eastern part of the country, in Odisha, in Chhattisgarh, in Madhya Pradesh, not only in that state, many states, in almost all the states we have several tribes, okay. You can say the tribes are also one type of ethnic group, means each tribe is an ethnic group. In that way, in our country thousands of ethnic groups are there, okay. So in this way India is very much a rich race and ethnicity, okay, right. Give me 1 second. Right. You see, but the races and ethnicity is that much intermixed that, okay, it's very much intermixed, okay, the racial and ethnicity, okay, that no ethnic group or no racial group can get geographical superiority, okay, socio-political wise, okay, geographic superiority or authority over the other groups, other races or other ethnicities, and start suppressing or harassing them. That is not there, okay. The race and ethnicity is that very much intermixed that no single group can achieve authority over a geographical area and start asserting their superiority or authority. Unfortunately, in some northeastern states like Manipur, one ethnic group is attacking and trying to sabotage the other ethnic group. Those are only unfortunate and one-off incidents, okay. Some problems are there. I am not saying everything is well with India. There are some problems. Ethnic conflicts are there in our country, but they are one-off examples, and unfortunately they are taking place, and the government of India has the responsibility to address them appropriately. We have addressed them earlier, in that effort only. Now 8 northeastern states are there. Earlier there used to be only 7. Sikkim has joined from somewhere else, but only single state was there, Assam. for the entire northeastern part of the country. Now we have 7 states including Assam. The new states have been formed in order to address the ethnic conflicts also. Okay, one of the intentions of creating those many states is to address the ethnic concerns or ethnic problems of the people. Then there are autonomous district councils also. Okay, etc., etc. Some measures have been taken by Government of India to prevent this ethnic conflict. Okay, but still, relatively we say, still there is harmony, racial harmony is there, ethnic harmony is there. If we can leave out the one-off incidents that are taking place or that have taken place. Okay, right. This is what you have to know about the racial and ethnic diversity. And one more important, one major diversity we will see. Okay, and then we will enter into the discussion of in spite of this much diversity, what is keeping India united. Okay, right. Right. The fourth diversity is geographical diversity. Okay, geographical diversity. Right, you might be seeing in social media, if you are familiar with many videos about the people who are about people visiting Himalayas and their troubles over there, etc., etc. Okay, most of the people are going to Himalayas to escape the heat that is here in central part of the country, central part of India. From plains they are escaping to mountains. Okay, so India has a very rich geographical diversity also. So India is home to the great Himalayas. Okay, snow-capped Himalayas. Okay, then after that we have great plains. Okay, great plains are there in the country. The Ganga, Yamuna, Doab, okay, Ganges, okay, Indo-Ganges, Brahmaputra plains. Okay, great plains are there in our country. Then there are coastal areas. Okay, vast coastal areas are also there with distinct geography, culture, etc., etc. Coastal areas are also there, and we have desert also. There is a great desert in our country, Thar Desert. Okay, then finally we have islands also. Okay, the major ones are Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep or Lakshadweep. Okay, so these are major geographical diversities I am taking. Okay, if you if you want to divide, there are hills in our country. Okay, different soils are there, different type of forests are there, etc., etc. You can go on. Okay, discussing the diversity of the country, geographical diversity of the country. Okay, right. You see, these geographical diversities further related to lot of cultural diversity. Okay, diversity within the country, like the attire of the people. The attire is different in North India compared to Southern India, and that is different to Northeastern India, etc., etc. So based on the climate, you will the people's attire will be decided. Okay, and the crops grown by people is also different. Okay, based on the geographical conditions. So the food habits of the people are also different. Okay, the attire of the people is different. Sometimes the geographical isolation, etc., they lead to languages also, different languages and the dialects. Okay, then the things enjoyed by people like music, okay, dance, etc., etc. It led to many things. Okay, practices like marriage rituals, the festivals celebrated by people. Okay, you can see, you can discuss festivals as separate diversity. There is no problem. Okay, but for shortening the discussion, I am keeping the festivals, under the category of cultural diversity. So the point I am trying to make here is the rich geographical diversity has led to cultural diversity of the country. Okay, and culturally also we are very much rich, and geography wise also we are very much rich. Okay, so this is the geographical diversity of the country. Okay, then okay, so 4 diversities we have discussed. If you want to, you can add some more. Okay, right, then we will move forward and we will discuss what is keeping India united, despite having this much diversity. Why we have to discuss this point? You see, the unity that is achieved in the Western world, okay, the unity that is achieved in the Western world, okay, it's based on cultural homogenization. Okay, like how they have united, and how nations are there in Europe, and even for that matter North American continent, they have given the slogan of single language. Okay, then single culture, okay, or single ethnicity. Okay, so homogeneity, they wanted homogeneity. Okay, linguistic homogeneity, cultural homogeneity, ethnic homogeneity. That's how people who are belong to German ethnicity and who speak German, they became Germany. Italians who speak Italian and belong to Italian ethnicity, they have created a country for themselves called Italy. Like that, countries have emerged. England, France, okay, Denmark, Norway, etc. All these countries have emerged in Europe. Okay, all of them have come into existence by emphasizing the homogenization. But India is different. India is unite even after having lot of diversity, or you can say by celebrating this huge diversity, rich diversity India has. It's trying to keep itself unite. Okay, in other words, you can say the very reason for India to stay unite is diversity, the rich diversity it has, that is helping India to stay united, okay, or remain united. That is the greatness of diversity in our country. Okay, the diversity itself is propelling the nation or the country to stay united. That is the greatness of diversity in our country. Okay, so the diversity in our country has the capability of accumulation, or you can say it's accommodative. It is accommodative in nature. Okay, it is accommodated. One religion is accommodating the other, one culture is accommodating the other, etc., etc. Because of that reason, there is cultural assimilation, and because of that reason, India is able to stay united. Okay, right. So some factors we will examine how India is, remaining united, or remaining united even after having these type of horizontal and vertical diversities. First thing is geographical cohesion. So we will start where we have ended. So it is, first thing is geographical cohesion. Okay, so India is geographically, India is very diverse, but if you see how the idea of India is described, okay, when you think of India, when you imagine India, okay, the idea of India, physical or geographical idea is India, it always starts with the Himalayas. Okay, Himalayas, okay, and it ends here, okay, at the ocean. Okay, this is nothing but Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean. Here we have BOB, Bay of Bengal. Okay, so this is always has been the idea of India. If you see the ancient texts also, okay, ancient text also, though remember India was ruled by many dynasties. Okay, this part was ruled by one ruler, means the dynasty was different. This part was ruled by different ruler. Okay, this was under some other king or dynasty. Okay, even then the text that were written even those times also, medieval ancient India, they always imagined India means from Himalayas to the ocean. Okay, that's why you will see the phrase Ase to Himachalam. Okay, Ase to Himachalam. Okay, what is the meaning of it? Ase to Himachalam means from, Setu means Samudram, ocean. Okay, okay, to Himachalam means the mountains capped by snow. Okay, what are those? Nothing but Himalayas. Okay, so always though the country was united, ruled by a single dynasty, okay, and it was under the rule of different dynasties at the same time, kingdoms were different, but always the the ancient the intellects, they have imagined always imagined the entire Indian subcontinent as one unit, and they have described India like that. Okay, and it's combined by great mountains like Vindhyan mountains, etc., and always it was treated or considered or called as Bharatavarsha. Okay, Bharatavarsha means the land ruled by Bharata, or the land where Bharata was born, or the land which was created and ruled by Bharata. Okay, great king Bharata. Always it was known as Bharatavarsha. Okay, right. This is the geographical cohesion, and this is keeping India as united. Okay, it's a the always it has been, Indian subcontinent has been considered as a single socio-economic and cultural unit. Okay, cultural unit. Okay, then next one is the network of pilgrimage. Okay, the network of pilgrimage. People who are there in northern India, they will come to visit. They visit not only the temples, shrines that are there, okay, belonging to any religion, okay, whether it is dargahs, okay, whether it is temples, whether it is Jain mandirs or Bauddha viharas, and okay, Bauddha chaityas. People all over the country will visit the all sacred places. Okay, so the institution or practice of pilgrimage, okay, the practice of pilgrimage, okay, people who are there in North India, they will come to visit Tirupati Balaji temple, very famous, and they will go to Tamil Nadu, they will visit Madura Meenakshi temple, and the people who are there in southern India, they are very much traveling to northern India, especially to the mountains, okay, and they are visiting places, they are doing this Chardham Yatra, visiting, okay, Badrinath, Kedarnath, etc. Okay, people are going to eastern part of the country also and visiting temples like Kamakhya, etc. Like, okay, some people are going to Rajasthan, Muslim people residing in different parts of the country, they are going and visiting the Ajmer Dargah. In this way, pilgrimage network is there in our country. Extensive pilgrimage network is there in our country, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, Rameshwaram, and western part of the country to eastern part of the country. And this network also, it's not started in the modern phase of the country, modern period of the country, since ancient time. Okay. it's there. Okay, even saints in the ancient period, they have also, traveled across length and breadth of the country and created some shrines, and since then it is there, the network of pilgrimage is there in our country. Okay, right. Then the modern things, if you see the Constitution of India, okay, the constitutional and administrative framework, okay, constitutional and administrative framework, okay, it also keeps India as a single entity or single unit. Okay, you see India only for the administrative purpose, it is considered as a federal country. Otherwise, it's a unitary country. Okay, the nature of our country is unitary. Though the word Indian Union, for that reason only, if you see the articles, Indian Union. Okay, and never the word federal was used. Okay, Indian Union, the word deliberately used. So politically, entire India is treated as a single union. Okay, and the laws, etc., everything that are there, the constitution applies to each and every part of the country. Okay, single constitution is there for all of the country, all parts of the country. Okay, then uniform codes are there. Okay, BNH, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, BNS applies to each and every part of the country with few exceptions. Okay, and the administrative wise, this is legal and constitutional. And if you see administrative wise, also several unitary features are there. Okay, the all India services like IAS and IPS, okay, which we are preparing for, and also the institution of the governor. The governor is appointed by the central government, though he is working for the state government. So all these things, constitutional, legal and administrative aspects also try to keep India as a single unit. Okay, these are also okay. Then the latest developments, because of the globalization, okay, or LPG reforms, okay, and the economic aspects. Okay, the economic aspects, if you see the economic interdependence or economic dependence, interdependence we will say, okay, of one region over the other region, that is also keeping India united. You see, for example, in hill states like Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Jammu and Kashmir, it's very difficult to grow vegetables. Okay, so that are vegetables, etc. Even food grains that are grown in the plain regions, they are transported to hill regions. Some types of crops are not available in northeastern part of the country. So the crops or food grains are exported to northeastern part of the country. Industry wise, the western part of the country and southern part of the country is well developed. So the goods that are produced here, they will be supplied to other parts of the country, etc. And especially the southern part of the country like Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, etc. they have become hubs to new age sectors like IT, okay, information technology, and people from rest of the country are coming, okay, and getting job opportunities there, especially from North India and from northeastern. The northeastern people are getting job opportunities in the service sector in southern part of the country. Okay, and people from Bihar, states like Bihar, Jharkhand, etc. migrating to southern parts of the country, or they are going to Delhi and they are providing essential hard labor work. Okay, so in this way, and apart from that, because of the introductions like GST, okay, goods and service tax, etc., they for the purpose of the indirect taxes, entire country is treated as one. Because of all these developments also, there is unity in the country. Okay, these are the economic factors that are contributing for the unity and integrity of the country. Okay, right. However, Finally, we have to see the challenges. Okay, briefly we will see the challenges that are there for the unity of the country. The challenges faced by the country, with respect to unity and diversity. Okay, unity and integrity or unity and diversity. Challenges faced. Okay, so first thing is communalism. Okay, because of the communal politics, using the religion for political purpose or electoral purpose, communal clashes or communal violence is taking place in our country, and that is threatening the secularism also in our country, and it is threatening the unity of the country also by disturbing the diversity or harmonious nature of our society. Okay, elaborately maybe we will study at the appropriate time. Okay, then the second issue that is threatening unity in our country is regionalism. The two extreme regionalism. Okay, moderate regionalism is not at all a threat to unity and integrity of the country, but extreme level of regionalism and sub-nationalism. Okay, sub-nationalism, like we want to have an independent country, like separatism in Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, then insurgency in northeastern part of the country, etc. These are sub-nationalist ideologies. Then Khalistan movement, etc., and extreme level of regionalism. Unfortunately, in our country did not see this extreme level of regionalism. Nowadays it is a little bit going in the northern part of West Bengal. Okay, otherwise fortunately we did not see extreme level of regionalism in our country, except few cases, but these are also anyway threats to the unity and integrity of the country. Okay, then the linguistic frictions. Okay, the issue of language. Okay, sometimes you see, for the first thing is there is no national language in our country. Okay, 22 languages are recognized by the Constitution of India. Okay, for official purposes, okay, Hindi is declared as official language, not national language. You have to remember Hindi. Okay, and along with Hindi, English will also be used for the official communication purposes. Okay, that is what is there in the Constitution. And during 1960s and 1970s, because of the forceful imposition of Hindi in other parts of the country where Hindi is not a dominant language or major language, other regional languages are dominant, especially in the southern part of the country. Lot of resistance has come and that is withdrawn. Okay, but sometimes the central government tries to make a single language as a lingua franca for the country, and subsequently or simultaneously lot of resistance is coming against Hindi also, so that tendencies have to be controlled or taken back by the central government. Okay, people have to, if they have to speak a language, they have to do it willingly without any force. Okay, but unfortunately overemphasis sometimes on Hindi, okay, making it as single language for official communication, or making it as the lingua franca of the country, that is creating problems. Okay, anti-Hindi protests are taking place, especially in the southern parts of the country. Okay, then other problem is ethnic conflicts. Okay, ethnic conflicts. Okay, based on ethnicity, people are attacking other ethnic groups. That is what is happening in Manipur and some other northeastern parts of the country also. Okay, and these are also threatening the unity and integrity of the country. Okay, so these are the challenges that are faced by the unity and integrity of our country, or that are disturbing the harmonious nature of our country. Okay, so what we have to do, etc., etc., maybe at the appropriate time, maybe in the other class we will discuss what is the way forward to address these challenges that are there. Okay, time and again these are contemporary issues also, so many newspaper articles will be coming as to what we have to do to address communalism in our country, extreme regionalism or subnationalism. They are all the topics, they are continuously in discussion, so you will get lot of articles, newspaper articles also. So from there also you can collect the material, okay, or at the appropriate time we will discuss these issues, what is the way forward to address all these. Otherwise these are all continuously, they will be in the news. Language issue is also always in discussion, and the ethnic conflicts are also always in news, so you will be getting ample information about all these things. Okay, so this is it, you have to know about the unity and diversity of the country. Very very important feature of our society. Okay, in the next topic we will take another next class we will take another important topic and we will try to discuss that. Okay, so this is it for today. See you next time. Until then, you have a very good time.